Hi there, my name is Latrina, and a few days ago my son Chris reached out to your business to offer you a free video sharing things you might be able to do to improve your online presence and get more leads, customers, and sales. This is the video we've put together for Clark Pest Control. There's no selling in the video. We believe givers gain, so we do make these free videos with the hope of bringing value and service to other businesses. But your feedback would be greatly appreciated, so please let us know that you watched it. Let us know if it was helpful or not, just so that we can improve on our videos going forward. So what I'm going to cover for you is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements for you to have. I'll take a look at your company's online presence and make recommendations for improvement if I see any. So content is anything that's on your website. It's the words, the images, the videos. You want to have enough content because this is going to allow Google to become familiar with your business, learn what it is you do, grab all of your essential keywords, and include you in the appropriate search results. Ideally, you want at least 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. This will give you enough content for Google to spend time grabbing words, but also help you to outrank your competition. Citations are also important to have. These are business listings and directories. It's your business name, address, and phone number, but it helps you to establish yourself as a legitimate company on the internet and gives you a presence. So you want to have as many of these as you can get, and even more than your competition, so that Google can rank you appropriately. And then finally, backlinks. These are the placement of your website address on other websites. It's like a popularity ranking. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. Examples of backlinks are when you have your website on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, any of those. And Google places high emphasis on how many backlinks a company has, because to Google, it's not only a measure of popularity, but it measures their level of trust as well. In the eyes of Google, if another business is willing to let you list your business on their website, then there's some measure of trust there, right? But not all backlinks are created equal, so you want to make sure they're reputable and they are in alignment with what it is you do. All right, so you wouldn't have your backlinks on random websites like, for example, you wouldn't have it on a beauty parlor or a restaurant. Just make sure it's in alignment with your service area. So let's hop on over to your website. Actually, let's hop over to Google and then we'll come back to your website. So when I did a search for pest control Santa Maria, we come up with a few ads that show up. This is pretty typical. Sometimes they're at the top of the page, sometimes they're at the bottom. Some people have ad blockers, so they will not see those ads. The area that I want to draw to your attention is this area here called the map pack. And this is where 30 to 40% of traffic is taking place, and is where Google lists who they perceive to be the top ranking businesses for the keyword search. So in this case, Pest Control Santa Maria. And as you can see, Clark Pest Control is listed here. So kudos to you for accomplishing that. You also want to make sure you're listed here on the first few pages of Google as well. And you are, if you notice, you're listed here at the top. So that's awesome. For these keywords, you do show up on the first page. You, as a business owner, always focus on getting your business on the first few pages of Google, because as you can imagine, as you move further away from those pages, less and less people are looking. Okay, so let's hop on over to your page. So let's see, I like your website. I like the photos that you've chosen. I like the layout of your page. Very easy to follow. And I also like this historic photograph here showing that it's family oriented and started way back in 1950. So congratulations for keeping your business afloat for such a long time and providing value in your community. That's awesome. Love these photos. So one thing I would recommend is having a contact form on your page so that you can get people's names, phone numbers, and email addresses, just in case you miss their call for whatever reason, or they call and you don't get a good clear voicemail or something in that regard. Studies have shown that when websites have contact forms, people do tend to fill them out. Excuse me, I'm sorry, yawning on the video. But people do tend to fill them out. So make sure you get one if you can. I see you have a lot of white space here. That would probably be a good space. Although it's preferable to have it somewhere in the top half of your page. I do like that you have your number right away, easily available for people to get it here, and it stands out for dramatically right there. That's awesome. I am noticing that you are lacking content. Remember, you need 1,500 words at least on your home page and at least 500 on your back pages. It's critical to have this much because it's going to allow Google to crawl your website. It's going to give you the opportunity to sprinkle all of your keywords on your page so that people can find, so that you can rank appropriately for those keywords. And it will give opportunity for Google to come back to your website and continue to crawl. If you don't have a lot of content, Google doesn't spend much time on your website. The other thing is you want to make sure that when you're naming your files, including your graphics, that you give it a name that actually means something relevant to what it is the services you provide. In this case, this photo is just simply named Banner Nature. A better one would be Clark Pest Control, Santa Maria, or Pest Control Services Santa Maria, something like that, so that it matches up with what people are actually typing in here when they're doing an organic keyword search, okay? We take a look at your data right now. Your backlinks are considerably low. You had 284 at one time. Just still, that was okay, not great, but you're down to 173. Remember, backlinks measure popularity and trust. Same thing for your domains. You had 56, which is still kind of low, but you're down to 15 now. So you want to make sure you keep an eye on that and get more referring domains and citations, okay? Overall, though, as far as how side-by-side comparison with your competitors, you're outranking them as far as traffic, organic traffic. So if you see here, VIP Pest Solutions is getting about 8. Dewey Pest is getting 28. And you're getting on average about 66. So that's not terrible. You do have room to improve, and I'm going to show you how. So the reason I was saying you should get more content is because the keywords that you could be ranking for better, you don't rank very well. So some of these you do very well with. So for example, Santa Maria Pest Control, 150 people are searching that. You're number 4 on the list. Same thing for Pest Control Santa Maria, 150. You're number 4. Clark Pest Control, that's not a buyer intent keyword. It's basically your business name. Same with that one, so that doesn't count. But Pest Control here for Lompoc, 60 people search that, but you're number 13. So you see you're dropping lower and lower on the list as we move down the page. So my recommendation is definitely to get more content so you can start grabbing more of these keywords and ranking better for them, okay? You definitely want to add content so that you can rank for all of the services that you provide. You are only ranking for 21 keywords, and they're all very specific to pest control. However, you do have keywords for all services: rodent control, ant control, bed bug removal, mosquito control, spider control. These are all possibly keywords that you could be ranking for, but you're not at this moment. Okay, so that's the reason that you're going to want to have more keywords so that you can sprinkle these throughout your website and start ranking for those and grabbing more traffic, and as a result, more customers and sales for those services. With that, I'm going to end your video here. I hope this has been helpful. Please shoot me feedback. Let me know if it was helpful or not, good or bad. And also, if you have any questions or need clarification, I'll be happy to clarify anything I've covered in your video. With that, I wish you a great week ahead and much continued success for Clark Pest Control. Take care.